was weird, just dropped connection. Wonder why. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe he got offended by the owl. I don't know.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Xion.
Maybe.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
I'm sovereign. Long live sovereign.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almeidria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Xion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori.
Who's Naori?
She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris?
It's a
As in
relative.
Shion Imeris?
It's an
So
ancestor.
they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know about that.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
300 years old.
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop!
You didn't know,
Honestly,
dude.
I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Christ. The voice of reason.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight.
Shion's arguably not going anywhere.
This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, You're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
I don't know, it's like a belt or something she's got going on. Oh, everybody left.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Oh god. Fast travel point. Where the hell are we? See all kinds of trees around here I don't recognize. Is there any hope for us getting back to Magassar? Okay, so... with some eggs already. More than fish. Oh, there's a cat up there, that's what I'm looking at. Alright, how big is this area? So that's the sea. Alright. Let's start here and work our way through.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, Who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up? Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't know. Okay, lamp bottle. Another lamp bottle.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Xion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me.
First boss was
I
the
used
fire
to
one.
curse my bad luck that I'd ever
second
been
one was
born a
the
mage in the
ice.
first place.
The third one was
Otherwise,
Dohalim.
if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave
fourth was
with
the
no
lady
means
on
to
the boat.
resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've
All
kept
the
me
nature
alive
or
this
something like
long,
that.
right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Xion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Xion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Xion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Well, the upside is that the Volran guy, he can touch her no problem. Was he the captain? Because captains are supposed to go down with the ship. Alright, so I want to go up there. Okay, so your homework's done and the dishwasher's done. Okay. You should be doing schoolwork, little Quinn.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers.
No, you're not
but
having
why,
candy.
as a Dahnan,
You asked
do you
me
bear
once
the
more, it's
same
not gonna be till
crest as the
tomorrow.
current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
House. Okay, this is not here. So this is like the quote-unquote inn. Alright, let's go find Law. I'll just take you without asking. Alright, fair. Don't steal. Sounds good. Nothing out here? Really?
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what?
Or what?
What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety.
You don't know that.
Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place. No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Back to the inn,
Lightning
I guess.
Tiger Blade. Yes. Lightning Tiger Blade. I have to go back to the way it was. Yes, it's a fishing village. Yes.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
Oh, get your butt back in the game.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Yay! Gang's all back together. What do we got going down here? We did his.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Alright, well. Oh, they're up here.
Right. We need to hurry.
Alright, go into battle without your healer. See how you do.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with.
Just suck it up and
I'm
keep
done
going.
letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zuko policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Raging
Take this! Take this!
Here!
You're on! I'm not done! Swallow blade! In front! Its armor's too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Escape! Try harder!
This one's hard!
Here I come!
I'll tear you apart!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Take this! First strike!
Can't get out of this!
No escape! No escape!
The enemy here's ours too.
We'll soon see about that.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the dark!
Lightning Tiger.
Now you see what I can. I'll finish you here and now!
You're finished! Sword Lane Alpha! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Watch it!
Meteor! More for the stockpile!
You're mine!
In here!
You're mine! It's over!
Far enough!
I'm not done!
Talon Hurricane!
Swallow Blade! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Oh god. I love that. That's my favorite. It is. That's my favorite.
Alfred,
Lightning Tiger
you
Blade.
okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But
Yeah,
hey,
it does
at least
that.
you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah, they pulled you out of the water. Good on them.
Yeah.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me. And left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bones with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Oh god.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, Will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Sure. Scaling a cliff with plate armor? That sounds like fun. Yeah, from steel. Yeah, no kidding.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Still on the fish. Yeah, we saw those.
Damn it.
What?
Oh, Sarah's all about fishing. She can teach you some stuff.
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
Okay, so where are we going for this thing?
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
No!
I'll teach these small
It
fry
can.
who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going.
Don't worry about that right now.
Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right?
That's
But when you
pretty
first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even though we're Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Okay, so where is this one? I guess it's just in general defeat. 4 of them. Yeah? Must be. Okay. No.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Xion?
Of course not. Xion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Xion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Let's go this way and find some stuff to stomp. Shinefall Woods.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle? Hi, Hootle!
The turtles have a station!
Shattering pieces!
I'll take out the leg with my shield.
Here I come! You're finished!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. Their arcs were interrupted.
You're finished! Slap!
Going in.
Here I come!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine! It's over!
Now I'm in the groove.
Swallow Blade! Crush!
Watch it!
Sword Rain out! Take it! You picked the wrong fight!
Here's another!
Here I come!
Tiger Blade!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
That's the only one they're gonna play from here on out.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Yep.
Little help!
Going in.
Raging Storm!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine! It's over!
Are those arms even natural?
It's ready to go.
Tempest Whirl!
Meteor!
You're mine! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Tiger Blade!
These fists have got your name on them!
Gotta Dohoming back in.
You're mine! It's over!
Going through.
Take it! Stay away from my friend! Take it!
Supernova!
Take it!
I don't have auxiliary.
Finish!
Air thrust!
You're finished!
Denied.
No paper now!
You're mine! Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha! Flash! Here I come!
Somebody healed Law.
Tiger Blade!
No escape!
Watch this!
That was a little close for
Yeah, she's better support. Why do I not have more? Weird. Okay, well. Let's see what we can do with this.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
There, let's see, this was bad.
Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Together, we got this! Take this! This one's all mine!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Here I come! Swallow blade!
Dance in the wind!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you! Swallow blade! Here I come! Swallow blade!
Should have been Doholu. Ah, dodge.
Take this! It's over! Eternal devastation! Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Strike! Swallow blade! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Benediction light.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer!
Here I
Holy
come!
lamp!
It's over! Swallow blade!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lightning Tiger
I
Blade.
can feel my power growing!
All around there.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Swallow blade! You're mine!
A new melody.
I'm not done! Swallow blade!
I'm on a roll now.
You're mine!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
You're mine!
Jeez.
Swallow blade! I'm not... Try harder! Here I come! It's over! Here I come! You're finished! Eternal devastation! You're mine! It's over! Here I come! It's over!
More where that came from! Dance in the wind!
It's
Now!
over!
With the earth.
Illuminate
You're
the
mine!
magic is out!
It's over!
Holy lamp!
You're mine! Crush!
Sweet dreams!
This one's all mine!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! This should make
That's alright. It's no lightning tiger.
What's this thing?
What? I did. Well, they don't seem to take any damage.
There it is. That's our target.
Go no further!
Swallow dance!
Lightning of raging
Here I
cascade!
come! First strike! You're finished! Everlasting! Eat this! You're done! I feel you when you stand! Total devastation! Hurricane! It's over! I'll smash you! Take this! First strike! Slide! Eat this! I'm on a roll now! Here I go! It's over! To me. Yeah! And the pummel is to me! You're on! You're mine! Swallow dance! Another incantation. Ruin. You're finished. I'm on Swallow Blade.
No, I'm not a big fan. I wouldn't well.
Could have been worse.
I just don't like her. She's not a favorite. I don't hate her.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep
Maybe.
your wits about you,
he's got
everyone.
this little
And
pendant
watch you
thing,
don't
so
keel over while you're
maybe.
at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Carry, no. Drag, maybe. Go down here.
Little help!
You're mine! Stop!
Oh, jeez.
I'm not done! Eternal devastation! I'm not done! Begin!
Lightning orbs! Lightning cassette!
You're mine! It's over! Take this!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
You're mine! It's over!
Negative gate.
I'll take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Take this! You're finished! First strike! Swallow Blade!
Whirlwind snap!
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm not done!
Yeah, every once in a while they get something new.
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Yeah, it's their whatever bar fills up.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Yes, it does.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
That's the upgraded stuff. I don't have the stuff for any of this. Ooh. Oh, crystal. Nothing here. Yes.
Better rest easy and prepare for tomorrow.
Vegetable soup.
Mm-hmm.
Some vegetable soup.
You can only, I think you can only do one thing at a time. So, just do this.
This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe
they
did.
tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah.
So the Danans and the Renans are the same people. It's just the mage class and the not mage class.
everyone. Another day, another Gald.
No, don't spoil anything. I'm just hypothesizing based on what they're telling in the side story stuff. Hey, listen.
It's over. Sword Rain Alpha. Swallow Blade. You're mine. Sword Rain Alpha. It's over. You're mine. You're finished. You're mine.
Now I'm in the
You're finished.
Heal. I really owe you one.
It's over.
I'll smash you.
I'm on. Take this.
Benediction light.
Somebody.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Benediction light.
Illuminate the dark.
It's like I just hear the sound now. It's like, oh, hit the
Looks
button.
like we won.
My goodness, she's singing the song of her people.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Here I come. You're finished. Eternal devastation.
Dance on the wind.
Swallow Blade. Take this. Sword Rain Alpha.
Illuminate the dark.
You're finished.
Holy glimmer.
That freaking does it.
Benediction light.
Holy land.
Swallow Blade.
Talon Hurricane. Glimmer
Eternal
Dragon.
devastation. You escape.
Eat this. Dragon. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Can you
take it?
Air thrust. Talon
Hitting
sword.
power.
It's over.
Talon ready and begin. Glimmer Dragon.
I'm ready.
Holy
In an instant. Impact Claw.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Right. What are you guys? Zoomies.
Resonate with you.
No escape.
Stalagmite.
Swallow Blade. Here I come. You're finished.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Inferno punch. I can
Lightning
carve through armor.
You're mine. You're finished.
I'm just getting started.
It's over. Swallow Blade. Work strike. Sword Rain Alpha. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Benediction light.
Now. Here I come. Slash. Swallow Blade. Sword Rain Alpha.
What are you having against lightning tiger?
Here I come. It's over. Swallow Blade. It's over.
What do you think you're for?
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
I think you should maybe go grab a book then.
Managed to pull through.
Icicle fangs. Just one question?
Yeah. Go back to the house.
I don't know. I'm not too worried about the elf horse right now.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Try harder!
Negative gate. Resonate with you. Talon hurricane.
Swallow blade! Crush!
Watch this.
Take this!
Take
Sword
this.
Rain Alpha!
I'll fix you. Elusive
Get
field.
you through!
Soaring
You're
blast.
mine!
Air thrust!
In an instant!
Impact block. Eat this. And you take it.
You're mine! It's over!
Lightning condemned!
I'll blind you with
Eternal devastation! Crush! It's over!
Holy land!
Look sharp!
lightning tiger blade.
Dragon Shell! Take this! It's over!
Rotating pile
Here
driver.
goes! Now!
On your knees.
Take
Swallow
this!
dance.
Holy land!
No escape!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Okay, we're not doing that right now. Okay, can we just stop this? You understand there's a microphone on, right?
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle. Little help!
Take this!
Talon hurricane.
Try harder!
Operation this one.
Take this! It's over!
Come on, a roll.
Breaking sun! More where that came from!
Eternal devastation!
Lightning strike!
Sword Rain Alpha! Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade.
Dance in the wind!
Resonate with
Air
the
dragon
earth.
shell!
You're mine!
I'm just getting started.
You're not lost! Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade.
If you want, I can.
Okay, go on.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Oh.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
She'll still
All
be
the more
waiting.
reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean, there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Brown hair on the top of his head.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Yeah, it's still the most useful one for me right now.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Oh, that was quite the throne.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, So I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy?
Oh god.
Are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear fault! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I'm actually gonna electrocute your butt. Oh, into the ruins. Oh, multi-level?
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh! It's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
Like a spy.
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Oh, it was the
Really?
smoke she saw.
How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
how you
of
arrested your
course.
father and took him in to
You were
be
brought in
a,
after the Snake
you know,
Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you
Martyr?
had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
You're like 14.
Rinwell.
God, children.
Is it just me? Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go see what we got in here. We got these guys in here.
Go no further! You got company! Dance to the wind! Confiscate! It's a duel of the hour!
You're mine! It's over! I'll face you! Swallow blade!
Wow. Don't want to break, do you?
The enemy here's armed too.
We'll soon see about that!
I'm ready! Double me! In an instant! Impact clock!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
It's over! Eternal devastation! Strike! Slice! You're mine! You're finished! First strike! I'm on a roll now! You're finished! Eagle fly! I'm ready! Talent storm!
We can really make weapons with this?
Maybe. I guess we'll find out.
Frick. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Poor thing. He's still he's asking Shion for heals and she's not there. Alright, let's go take on these guys and we'll go pick up all the stuff.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Stay calm.
It's over! Slice! Elusive
Resonate with the earth.
Take this!
On your
Eagle fly!
leave the ensnaring to me.
Swallow blade! Sword rain alpha! I'll smash you!
Illuminate the sword!
Shield from calamity.
Illuminate
Shield from calamity.
Swallow blade!
A new melody.
Dance! You're mine!
Negative
Swallow blade!
Resonate with the
Sword rain
earth.
alpha!
Stalagmite.
You're on! Eternal devastation!
This'll come in handy. Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
Gotta break through! Take this! It's over! I owe you one! Try harder! Take this! Damn it! You're mine! You're finished! Slice! An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! I'm not done!
Now I'm real mad.
You're finished!
The hell's that, fella?
I'm not done!
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping.
It's over!
I mean, yes, sir.
Sword rain alpha!
Sweet now.
I'm not done!
Get on in there with the others.
Here I come! Slash!
Wait what you got.
Take him! Slash! Air pressure! Swallow dance! Take this! You're finished! Slash! Eat dirt! the epitome of bro. Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I'm even stronger than before.
Gold gel. What does gold gel do? 100% CP. Cool. So we gotta move these guys around.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
No complaints from me.
It's the only special combo. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
What's this thing?
Looking sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this wall.
Okay, so go
Water.
back
You're
this
welcome
way.
to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Here. Got this. Pineapple gel, good. Kind of stingy with the pineapple gel.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Jeez.
This one's all mine.
In here. Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here!
Try harder.
Negative 6!
Eat dirt. You're mine.
It's away!
Here I come. You're finished.
Here! You like me again?
I'm expert.
Here I come.
Not on my watch.
Take this. It's over. Here I come.
Now.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
See that?
That training's paying off. It's over.
Watch it!
Here I come.
I'll smash you!
You're mine.
Can you take it?
Crush.
We'll win
Sword Rain Alpha.
I'm ready, Dustin!
Now I can let loose.
Come on, why didn't it do the thing?
Take this! I'm ready!
It's over. Take this.
Not on my watch.
Eat this!
Raging storm.
Take that.
Now.
Sword Rain Alpha. Totally. In an instant. Impact Claw. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
I'll tear you apart!
I've still got a ways to go.
Money, money, money. Lots of money.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I'm not done.
Oh, you fucker. Okay.
It's over. Slash. Swallow blade. Sword Rain Alpha. Dragon Shell. Here I come. Illusion. I'm on it. You're mine. Dragon Shell.
Raging Tempest.
I'm on it.
Feel. Let's get you off.
Looks like we won.
Well, I mean, it was 4-on-1, so I would expect you to. Yeah, she does.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off. It's almost too strong. Split it open! Be my guest. Swallow Blade! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! This could
What's
be
the matter? Healing tablet. Oh, hello.
It's over!
Raging Cascade!
It's over!
Dance in the wind! Air
Eternal devastation! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now I'm in the groove. All I gotta do is have no armor. In a bind.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Here goes! Illuminate the cross! Holy land!
Anything in armor is all mine. We are freaking invincible.
Alphen and the others truly are strong!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off! I'm not done! Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now I'm in the groove.
Swallow Blade!
I'm ready. Go.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
It's courteous, aren't you?
No escape! Slash! Swallow Blade!
Sleep on!
Eat this! Here I come! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Resonate with the earth.
Slash! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now I'm in the groove.
Here I come! It's over! You're mine! I'm on in order. You're finished! Crush! First strike! Take this! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Elusive deity.
No escape!
The earth throbs in
Swallow Blade!
Watch this.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Okay, what's wrong? I have no idea. There's more than that.
Astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along?
Lightning Tiger Blade fires up a lot.
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my... This one will be difficult to predict.
When did I get so
Not on my watch!
Here I come! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
Where that came from? They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel!
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
I'll thank you! Swallow Blade! Does it hurt? Sword Rain Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! It's over! You're on! You're mine!
Okay, we're not gonna fight about this, alright?
It's over!
Okay, thank you.
Here I go! Swallow Blade! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
This is the only one that seems to want to throw right now, so we're not gonna argue about this.
A new melody! It's over! Here I come! Swallow Blade! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Okay,
On the
I'm not.
water's edge, I see but for a moment. One Ganeth Harrows.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
So I still had room to grow.
Some knights. Mighty Guard, it's armor. Not him. There it is. I'll get down here first.
And thus our strength yet grows.
That's gonna be Dolahim. Dolahim.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway?
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
You're mine! You're finished! On it! Talon Hurricane! Eternal devastation! Come one, come all! It's on! I'm not done! Watch this! Sword Rain Alpha! You're finished!
Holy Land!
Eternal devastation! I'm not done! Bloody Strike! Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging Cascade!
You're finished!
Sleep now.
Swallow Blade!
This'll come in handy.
Eternal devastation!
Here goes!
Swallow Blade! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Eel Rain!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Let's see what we can make. No. I have thunder now for this. Refined wing gauntlets. Missing fangs. Let's see what this does.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
All right. All right, let's go see what kind of trouble we're gonna get into.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Ooh.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your
That's
feet.
cool looking.
Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath! While that thing sees as a talking meal!
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Storm!
The flashing parts are weak points. Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy land!
Eternal devastation! Here I come! Here I come!
Everlasting dark! Negative
Supernova!
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind! Hurricane! Sleep now.
You picked the wrong fight!
Inferno!
I owe you one! Here I come!
Raging
You're finished!
I'm on!
You're mine!
Here I come!
In here!
Dragon
You all touch the web.
I'm just getting started!
Tempest Hurricane! Where would that came from?
Inferno punch!
You're mine!
Not in your dreams! Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
Each armor won't save you! It's finished!
Let's do it!
Dragon Shell!
Sword Red Alpha!
Tempest Swirl!
Swallow Blade! No further! You escape! Eat dirt! Catapult! I'm not done!
Dance in the wind!
Elusive, I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm on it! I'm not done!
Eat this!
Swallow Blade!
Rip it apart! Whoa, man! Eagle Assault!
You're finished!
Raging Storm!
Swallow Blade! Try harder!
Swirl Punch! Dance in the wind! Air Punch!
Benediction light.
Dance in the
Ooh,
wind! Here goes!
laser beams. Excuse you.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara! Not on my watch!
Eagle Assault!
Dance in the wind!
Pieces! Attack time!
That's enough! You're finished!
Watch it! Holy Land!
Benediction
Light
light.
Astral Energy! Dance in the wind!
There you go!
I need something.
You need to be healed.
How the mighty have fallen.
I'll be saving this one.
This one's all mine!
Benediction light.
What are we doing?
You're finished!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now.
Here I come!
Get on in there.
I could do without this
Shouldn't have
pain.
messed with me! Heal!
Raging Storm!
Armor won't save you!
More with that kick.
Take this!
Light Astral Energy!
Everlasting darkness! Negative gate! On your knees! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Benediction light.
Heal!
You're
Wind
mine!
Astral Energy!
It's over.
Lightning condemns! Thunderblade! Illuminate the dragon! Holy Land!
Benediction light.
The enemy is going all out!
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
The sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping.
I mean, yes, sir.
Take this! No escape!
Benediction light.
You all touch the web.
Eat dirt!
Blow away! Heal!
Strike!
Raging Storm!
Can't get out of this!
Alright, it's showtime! Illuminate the dark!
Far enough!
Benediction light.
Raging Cascade!
I'm on it!
Here! Talon Storm!
You're finished!
War with the stockpile!
Blood! Rending you a bloody holiday!
Holy Land! I can do this all day!
I can carve through armor!
Dance in the
Another
wind!
incantation ruined.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Benediction light.
Light Astral Energy!
First strike!
And more than
I'll burn out!
Tear you apart! Watch this!
Arts being interrupted.
Crush! First strike! It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Gleam! In an instant! Impact block!
There you go. Are you happy now? It was filled up
With
for this
fauna
fight.
like that, I'm impressed so many people
so
from Thistle
let me
made
get
it
out of the
through
fight
here
first.
alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
No backing down! What's all mine? I can handle it! Take it! Try harder!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
You're mine! It's over! Elusive deity! You're finished!
Raging Cascade.
I'll take you all on! You're finished! Dragon Swallow Blade! Inferno Punch!
Don't get careless.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogl's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Yep.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleland that way.
Poor
Until
Hootle.
we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
Dun, 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 dun. Xion's fine. She's got a roof over her head, food, clothes. She's good.
We're so high up.
Oh, there's a ladder there. Okay, so here. I miss a ladder somewhere? I don't think so. That's a down arrow. That's down arrow. Alright. Let's do the logical thing.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
Depends on how deep that water is. If it's not deep enough, you're going to impact the ground underneath the water. And then you're dead anyway. This is an anime. These are cartoon characters. As they should. As they should.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
This is like the workout to end all workouts. Nope. Almost there. And then we gotta figure out how the heck we're supposed to get back to where we need to be.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
All that for a heavy treat.
You kids
All
need
right.
to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of...
No choice. Here I come. It's over.
Eat this!
Swallow blade. Crush.
Raging storm!
Take this. You're finished.
Hitting hard!
It's over. Swallow blade.
Resonate with you!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No place here! Now I'm letting you run!
Lightning is dead!
Resonate with you!
Maybe my arcs do have a place in this world.
Sure. Time to Time to let it rip.
Benediction light.
Now I'm
Come.
You picked the wrong fight.
Really?
You're mine.
You just decided to not do it?
Your blade moves like silk. I'll just let my instincts take over. How fast?
Dance in the wind!
I'm on. You're
Here I come! I'm ready! Show me! In an instant! Impact block!
To achieve such harmony
takes a singular will.
More ladders. Okay.
No backing down! Here I come! It's over! You're mine! It's over! I can carve through armor! You can't get out of this! Here I come! Swallow blade! Yourself! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! See that? That training's paying off! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your toes.
They got me flanked! You're mine! Infernal punch! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm ready! I'll finish you, hear it? Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! On your knees! The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
I'm practically unstoppable.
That's a lot of stuff. Drums of the Master. Okay, enough. Thank you.
a treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
Okay, stop hitting the wrong button.
You really think so?
Land of Nott.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely?
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegon's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Nott, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
Through the front door?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Walk on up to the door and knock.
Water or no?
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almeidria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
The horses help keep the Zeugles out of the farm. The horses go after them, apparently. So, 3 cats to deal with all the rodents. And a dog and the horses to keep all the other critters away.
Wait, what are our birthdays? How many things that you want cats?
Alright, so let's just...
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almeidria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegis. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almeidria? A victim?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danon such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine.
Leave it alone.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
Alright, what Tell me. Okay, it's after 4 o'clock now.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I feel like I'm going the wrong way.
I think Hootle senses something.
That's why.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Training's paying off. I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
A breeze.
Easy. And together they are but a breezy ease.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Barbed crystal.
A delicious piece of cake.
I'll face you. From knockdown in the wind. Swallow blade.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Bullseye.
Take this. You're finished. Too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Swallow blade. Crush. Bloody holiday.
Lightning orb. More where that came from.
Swallow blade.
Dance in the wind. Hold on to your arm.
Let's refrain from losing.
No choice. I'm on. Demons, you're finished.
Lightning orb.
Here I come.
Dance in the wind.
Dance on the wind. Eat dirt.
Like astral energy.
I'm not done. Rending you apart. Bloody hell. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off. I'm ready. Go! Look sharp.
I don't know why it's only doing him and her, or him and him, but you know.
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You're mine! It's over!
Use the deity.
Pile driver! You're
Death
mine!
on the wing.
Crawling Alpha!
Talon storm.
It's almost too strong.
Let it open.
Be my guest.
I'm ready.
Double beam!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Ooh, that was different.
I'm ready now.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Illuminate the dark!
The enemy wields art too.
You'll soon
Yes.
see about that.
Wow, look what I just found.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Take this! It's over! It's gone!
Dance in the wind! Air, these ones can run rings around us.
Here I come! A big blast! Take this! It's over! Slash! Swallow blade! Here I come!
We just had it.
Finish!
Come on.
On your knees! Swallow blade!
Lightning orb!
Crush! Burn! Take this!
They died too quick.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Where am I? I'm here. It's like there's supposed to be a boss in here.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
courteous, aren't you?
Swallow down! It's over! Rupture!
Gale Force!
It's on your knees. Take this! It's over! Eat this! Here I come! Back in here to fetch it!
Flashy Hunter, you said.
Now I'll show you how useful I can be!
Holy Land!
I'll grind you into dust! Take this! It's over! Eagle Ray! Here I come! Lost! Hey! Blow them away! Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is? Gotta break through! First strike! Here I come! I'll end it's over!
Lightning Orb!
Talon Storm!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Holy Land! Sword Rain Alpha!
Death
from the wind! Eagle, come on, roll now! Here I come! Sword Rain! It's almost too strong! Split it open! Be my guest!
Come forth! Holy Land!
Take this! Begin! Take this!
Impressive, Yohalie. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say. People say that?
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Means I figure out how to do different ones.
Yeah, I look pretty flashy out there.
It just
So
depends
glad
on what
it
you
met
hit
with
on
your
the
approval.
directional pad. Yep. By pushing down. So wherever they are on the thing.
Okay.
Okay, just stop. Thank you. Where am I? Kind of in the middle.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. It's over. Take this. Elusive deity. Damn it. Rip it, catch it. This. Here I come. Inferno punch. I'm on a roll now.
Supernova!
Here I come. Lewis.
Air thrust!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Take this.
Alright.
Rending you apart. Take this. It's over. Here I come. It's over. Here I come. Onward. Good things come to an end. Done. Air pressure. Strike. I'll take it. It's over. Our weapons are the sword and fist and
Staff.
and you ruined it. one, come on!
Negative gate! On your knees!
Take this! Swallow blade! Eternal devastation! Strike! Slash!
Dragon shell! Inferno punch!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
Slash! I'll tear you apart!
It's over!
I'm just getting started!
Now!
Goodbye! Demon's Descent! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go!
You're finished!
I'll finish you here and now!
You're mine!
I'm ready!
Johalim!
All yours, Kisara!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
On the left. On your left. Am I gonna who to what? On your left.
Little help!
I'm on it! No dawn shall break this night!
You're finished!
Butter. Oh, you know.
You're mine! It's over! Here I come! Swallow blade! You're finished! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Here I come!
Lightning orb!
It's over!
Negative gate!
Swallow blade!
Watch this! Rending you apart! That was a walk in the park.
Those enemies were just up
How
here.
does this help your position?
Punches and boom!
Just asking.
Well, it was more than a couple.
Stop throwing people under the bus.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You're mine! You're finished!
Swallow dance!
Lightning orb!
Eat this!
No escape!
Photon blast!
You're mine! No escape!
Things are too fast.
You're mine!
Eat this! Talon Hurricane!
Take this!
Inferno Swallow Blade! On a roll now! Rending you
You're
apart!
mine! Now! Take this! You're finished!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! That's pummeling to me!
You're mine!
Let me take the rest!
Wow, someone's feeling lively. Lightning
Smash
orb!
you!
Raging cascade!
Rending you apart! I'll finish you here now!
It's over!
Photon
Take this! It's over!
I'm ready! Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
dog. Okay, not gonna worry.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Alright. We can call it here. Save, save, save. Alright, so I'll get back on here and do this again tomorrow. Oh, we got a missing space. Got an empty space for Xion. Alright. That's not bad, 2.5 hours. Okay, so I'll be back on tomorrow. Talk to you guys later. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And, yep. See you later.